Hello, good morning. I am Melissa Eick. I trying to remind myself to introduce myself throughout because people are like, I don't know how to say her last name. Eick. Wonderful to see you. I'm so glad to be here. Definitely ready. I'm just pulling up all my stuff. Pulling up my 25-minute timer. Had a revelation yesterday where instead of starting off with a 10-minute sprint and then two 25s and ending with a shorter one, I just went straight away into a 25-minute, and I was like, this is what I'm doing from now on. I liked it so much more. I was able to just start concentrating right away. New tradition. So we'll go ahead and just dive right into this sprint. I have some peanut butter toast that I'm going to eat because I woke up very hungry this morning. So I think I'll stuff Cam so I can eat my toast for the first part of this sprint. Hi, Nora. Good morning. Good to have you here. And I have some podcast episode listening, my own, to go through and edit it. So that is actually goes pretty well with eating some peanut butter toast. What you working on this morning or this afternoon? Nora. I'm still just plugging away on these episodes. And when I started this goal at the beginning of this month, I was not sure if it would be possible, but I got what will be with my work schedule, a 4-day weekend, which basically starts tomorrow night at the end of the workday. And I'm going to make the most of my time this weekend. I'm pretty excited about that. So, okay, let's get started. And I'm going to eat this toast, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'll talk to you after. there it went. We've got the twin triplets in the house. This is the earliest I've ever witnessed the twin triplet phenomenon. Earliest in the morning I've ever witnessed the twin triplet phenomenon. Glad to have everyone here. All right. So who we got? I gotta remember to feature people's comments. Okay, so Nora, what did you decide to do? Or are you still just hanging out with us? I definitely understand the pull to both. So you have to let us know what you decide if you would like. Ellie is here doing some data analysis. Ellie, as far as I know, this is the first time I've ever heard of somebody doing data analysis during the live stream. I'm honored. We got AllyDeatherageArt here. I left AllyDeatherageArt a very angry message last night. Not at her, never. Because I got a neighbor who got a really loud motorcycle, apparently. And I'm like, I'm actually doing an interview later this morning on our local PBS station, but it's here. They're doing it over Zoom. And made it sound like the interview is here. They're coming to my home. No. It's a panel discussion about human trafficking over Zoom. And it's in the morning, and so you don't associate loud motorcycle noises with early in the morning, but what do I know? And I'm like, I really hope that I'm not in the middle of this news interview and the noise happens. These are the things that, anyway, sorry about that, Allie. Allie Alexis, I hope that you feel better. We got Twinny, we got twin triplets. A twin triplet phenomenon, and a phenomenon it is. Fraternal and identical at the same time. Oh, hello, Shonda. I need to write, but I'm reading Fablehaven right now. I love it. Can't put it down. That is tough. That is hard. Because, let's put it this way, right? Reading will feed into your writing. So you're basically doing writing right now. Like the greater scope of all that is included in writing, we can justify it. Definitely. Also, welcome. I think this is the first time you've been on the live stream here, but if not, I apologize if I'm just not remembering, but welcome. Allie shares my hatred of loud noises. Your reaction was proportionate to the frustration of your situation. Allie, I feel so justified and supported and affirmed and validated and all those other synonyms right now. So I appreciate it. Yeah, you bet. Yes. Yeah, when you need quiet to focus. You know, I try to tell myself, like, I'm living in a society with other people. This is apparently my way of calming myself, right? I live in a society with other people. Other people have priorities. And their things. Not everybody, most people don't work from home. And so I try to be understanding. I also do my best to block out noise because I'm like, I have to do my part. So I have like my kitchen fan going or a bathroom fan. You know, I try to keep some background ambient noise going. But there was no drowning out that motorcycle. Just wasn't going to happen. It shook my whole house. And I don't think that he was trying to be, I think that he was maybe even making the effort. Anyway, you know what? I'm not going to even talk about it. It's fine. I'm sure they're great people. And it's just, yeah. Sean, oh, you already subscribed. Okay, just been a little while. Okay, well, I'm glad that you're here. We can never plan for quiet time in our neighbors. Allie has not had the best of times living in Oklahoma. But we're friends because you lived in Oklahoma. So I like to think that there's at least one benefit. Also your boyfriend. You know, I guess we'll count him as well. But it's true. It's true. It's a little bit different. I don't recall anything like that when I grew up in Iowa. And Ellie, yeah, lawnmowers. Lawnmowers are something I just have to like psychologically gear up for in the summertime. And I'm better with that than I used to be. But so last night, this is what I think happens. One person starts mowing their lawn at 6 p.m. and then someone hears it and they're like, "Oh, I got to mow my lawn." And then they mow their lawn at 7 p.m. and then someone else is like, "Oh man, I got to mow my lawn." So then they start at 8 p.m. and then it's just this contagion of lawn mowing. It's got to happen. I understand. So I'm like, people have to mow their lawns, Melissa. It is okay. It is temporary. They will finish mowing their lawns. So I'm better with that. But I'm like, this is why I like winter. Winter is so much more quiet. On the phone, almost done making lunch. That sounds great. What you having for lunch, Nora? Nora always is like telling us about wonderful cookies that she's making and she's baking and has flour all over herself. And I'm like, this is such an idyllic way to spend a live stream. Thank you, Allie. I appreciate that. And I feel like I deserve it, probably, right? That is a joke. I'm being sarcastic. I should clarify that. Shonda, oof. Noise issues, nearly one half a dog, including you. When one starts barking, they all start barking. It's rough. I like your wordplay. Yeah, I'm surrounded. I've definitely spent my fair share of time living in apartment buildings. Definitely. And yeah, apartment noise is very real. I'm in a house now, but I am surrounded literally on all sides. Across the street, everywhere. Everyone here has dogs. And it's true out here too. One of them sees a squirrel skittering across the fence and then they all start barking. And I'm like, on the one hand, it's cute because I like dogs and there's a squirrel. I get it. But on the other hand, I'm like, I'm trying to work here. Dogs, can you not understand that I'm trying to write something right now? They're just unsympathetic. Just glad that they mow their lawn on Wednesday mornings. Oh, wait. Oh, so who mows the lawn on Wednesday? Who's doing this Wednesday morning lawn mowing? Do you just have one neighbor? I'm intrigued. Yes, it's rough. Breakfast time here. Yep, it's 6:20 a.m. I'm in Oklahoma in the U.S. If you care to share whereabouts or what area are you in, Shonda? All right. Well, this has been a very active chat indeed, which is so fun. Let's go ahead and get into the next 25-minute sprint. If I miss some of your comments, I will, catch up with them when we come back after 25 minutes. Oh, Nora says, what? One sec. Making rice. Rice sounds good. Oh, one more. My neighbor upstairs has a really big dog. I always know when it wakes up in the morning because you hear a pitter patter of huge paws. Oh, I can only imagine. Thunk, thunk, thunk. God bless you, Shonda. That's a lot. Oh, Indiana. I'm originally from Iowa. And my sister went to Ball State. So I spent the most time in Muncie. Also, it was like 25 years ago, but I feel like Northern Midwesterners, since I moved to Oklahoma, I feel like Northern Midwesterners are my neighbors. They probably don't feel the same about me. Oh, Baca Flats. That makes sense. Frustrated, grateful they do this to make the surroundings pretty. You don't have 7-foot grass. Right. And you can plan for it. Gotcha. Okay, we're all caught up. I feel good about going into this sprint. We're all set. Okay, I'll talk to you all after. All right, how did that go? How did everyone do? I feel like I really got into what I was doing. And so when my little timer, I try to set like a pre-timer before this one goes off. I'm like, wow, is that 25 minutes? But how? So I made good progress on editing another podcast episode. All the podcast episodes. I've got, oh, is that it? 7.5 minutes left to edit on this one. 8.5 minutes left to edit on this one. Pretty good. And then I can't believe it. Like I just did all of that. Probably doesn't sound like much. It's hard to communicate how much it feels like and how long stuff like that takes. But oh man, I'm so glad. I am so closing in, you guys. I'm so closing in on goals and stuff. I'm excited. Oh, okay. Shauna says, I read a little Fablehaven and got me something to eat for breakfast, a warm honey bun and orange juice. That is a great breakfast. That sounds wonderful. Allie said, thought of some new ideas for your epic fantasy. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, the world you're building is going to be so much fun. I can't wait to read what you write in it. That is so cool, Allie. I have so many questions, but I won't ask them here. Helena edited 420 words in the last 10 minutes. That's great. That's a lot of words to edit in 10 minutes. Basically better than what I achieved all day yesterday. We all have our days. We all have our days where we're really nailing it. And we all have our days where we're, not so much. And you have to have both types of days, right? Can't be working at 100%, 100% of the time. That's superhero stuff, unfortunately. But that's great, Helene. Oh, let's see, Nora. 360 words. That's fantastic. So you decided to work on your writing, I take it then, Nora. That's wonderful. I'm glad you're doing that. The thesis, it'll still be there when you're ready for it. And sometimes you got to wait until you are like emotionally and psychologically ready to get back into something like that. Because sometimes if you try too soon, and it can feel like too much. So I think that's great to get some writing in. Shauna, I just spilled orange juice all over me. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not as fun of a mess to clean up. I don't know what is a fun mess to clean up, but that's not one of them. I was pretty much in the zone, but all the email distractions, oh man, that is real life right there. Also, that's pretty early. Oh, wait, you're in the UK, right? Because hey, that's pretty early for people to be emailing you so much. I'm glad that you were able to block it out. Good morning, Carrie. Good to see you here. What are you working on this morning? I'm getting ready to teach. Nora, I still feel guilty, but I need to write this scene. I think that sometimes you got to do the thing that takes care of you first, because then when you do switch over, you're not going to be, well, you might still be wishing that you were writing instead, but if you get this out of you, then I think it'll free up a lot of mental space for when you switch over. So you're all good, Nora. No need to feel guilty. I'm excited for me too, Ellie. She's been working on this world for like 10 years. It's going to be good. Carrie, I was really out of it the past couple of days and haven't got any writing done. Okay. Felt like I needed a break after hyper-focusing on writing for a while. It's true. If only we could hyper-focus all the time, but that's just not how being a human works, unfortunately. So, excuse me, I'm glad that you took a break from it. So you're welcome here, whether you're writing or not. You're welcome. You're welcome to just hang out. Good for you for taking that break. Hello, Carrie. Oh, it's almost 1 p.m., so everything is coming, especially since students are gearing up to go back into labs. Okay. Do you mean post quarantine, basically? Do you mean like things are opening up, or just this is a normal midweek kind of thing? Do you have a new symbol, Ellie? Have I just not looked closely enough? I'm sorry if I just haven't looked closely enough. Carrie, I'm getting ready to teach. Just found out I'm losing my prep period. Oh, that's too bad. Have to cover a colleague's class for first period. Thankfully, it's independent work, so you can get some stuff done anyway. Okay, that worked out. Well, it's nice of you to cover for your colleague, but that's tough to lose a prep period. Hopefully, you can make up most of that time while they're independently working. I'm off to teach my last couple of classes. My next student struggles. Allie is teaching VIP kid. She's teaching English to Chinese children through VIP kid. Allie is teaching VIP kid. Still waking up this morning myself. Oh, that's too bad, Allie. She's lucky to have you, or he's lucky to have you. I think I said she because I was thinking of a specific student that you've mentioned before. And so I just assumed it was that person. L.E. is my fellow Hufflepuff. Oh, so I'm guessing that has always been. I think that there's so little. There's such little. Oh, you know what it is? I have only ever seen it as a tiny, tiny picture because I keep forgetting to highlight it. And now I can see it much better. Okay. Now I understand. Yes, post-quarantine. Gotcha. Students last year were working remotely, but this year's cohort will hopefully be coming into labs. Boy, that would be a really hard thing to, that would be like one of the hardest things to do remotely. If you're supposed to be doing lab work and doing that remotely, oof, that's rough. But I'm glad that things are getting better. I have one of my struggling kids third period today. Okay. Struggling kids, that's hard. Oh, it is that one. Okay. When we go into the next sprint, I'm going to Marco Polo you and test and see if I have the name correct. I've had that picture for a while. Okay, there's a little bit of a delay. I understand now why I didn't recognize it. Yes, okay. Awesome. Okie doke. Well, let's head into our third and final 25-minute sprint for the day, and I'll talk to you after. Oh boy, I forgot to unmute. Oh, that went so fast. How did you all do? What happened? What is showing up on the side here? Oh, is it my microphone? It's my microphone. Oh boy. Okay. Definitely got a lot done during the sprints this morning. I'm so thankful. I'm really thankful to all of you for being here. I know for sure that it is super encouraging to me to have you all around and see what you're working on, what you're munching on, just kind of how your day is going. All your words and your presence is so inspiring to me and definitely helps me keep going. Okay. It did go by fast. I feel so bad that I didn't recognize your image, Ellie. I'm really sorry. Got to be better about that kind of thing. But anyway, it went by so fast. I can't believe it. So fast that when it ended, it caught me off guard. And then, yeah. Oof, okay. What a time. What a productive time. I also like hearing about all the different things that everybody is working on. All right. Well, I'm about to switch over to work. Today will be a day where I get to actually see some of my staff members. That happens about once a week. We're still taking very strong precautions because of people that we would do it anyway, but for the people who we serve. But we're going to have an all staff meeting today, and that's always so fun. Even if it is just over Zoom, it's great to see everybody's faces. So I'll see some people in person, but not everyone. And what else? TV roundtable interview, no big deal. The person who reached out provided questions. I know some of the people who will be on the panel, and so that'll be cool. I'm excited about that. And then tonight, let's see. I think that HK Darkwood will be streaming tonight. And then tomorrow night will be AllyDeatherageArt, and I'm sure many other people as well. Check out Devin's playlist in the description below for people who will be streaming all the live long day. And then I will be here Friday morning for a 4-day weekend. And I'm so excited about all of the work I'm going to do all weekend. Maybe if I get done early enough, I'll do something fun. But honestly, reaching goals is fun for me. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Allie. See, I just called you Allie because Allie and Ellie. It is exciting. Yep. I think it will be good. Oh, today is Wednesday. Sorry, I just saw this. Whoops, it jumped on me. I said HK is streaming tomorrow night because I forgot that today is Wednesday. That's the kind of week I'm having. Yeah, that was great to see you here, Shonda. And you're welcome. Thanks for joining in. Okay, cool. I'm ready to go. Everybody have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.